never had any issues with performance. We always knew we would be in the hunt to win and qualify on the pole and stuff.
Well, I know we had talked last year briefly about, I was looking for some tracks in the Midwest for an organization I don't want to mention. But, we're going there. You told me that, hey, State Line over there is going to be the new venue for the Midwest Race of Champions. And I'm sure you're kind of happy about that announcement, huh?
Yeah, I'm really happy about it. It's going to be at State Line Speedway up in Eden, Ohio. Longenbach's run it, and they're really great people. They really know how to put on a race, too. Scott Longenbach runs the show, and he's been doing it for years. And track preparation is something that you don't find very often anymore nowadays. And he spends countless hours on getting that track surface ready to go. So we're really looking forward to going up there. We're going to go up there a couple times this year. I think they have 100 laps, 1,000 to win in July, a couple weeks before, to kind of like tune up for that Midwest Race of Champions. And that track really, we've been working on our tire program to fit that race, that track, and also SEMO. We're going to be mainly concentrated on that, along with the 10,000 to win at Bourbon City at the end of July.
Yeah, I'll be at Midwest Race Champions for sure, and I will also be at the Bourbon City Bash the week afterwards. So a lot of traveling going on in July, especially back-to-back weekends, man. But again, thank you for being on Racer's Edge. Good luck for the rest of your 2016. If I don't see you before the Midwest Race of Champions, I'll see you then. We'll have a beer or two or whatever. But, dude, keep tearing it up. And I hope I see your name on some other big wins here, including, I don't know if you're going this weekend down to Bourbon City. But wherever you go, man, have yourself a ball. Keep kicking butt and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right, man, thanks. That was Phillip Schneider, everybody. Picked up 5K at SEMO. So we're going to go on here with segment number 3. I'm going to have to, my dogs are barking in the background. Can't get rid of them if my wife's listening to me. We're going to contact here JJ Pacovich. How do you put it nicely? If you run at Shellhammers, he destroyed them, especially in Animal 340. He ran like a 9.218, almost a 9.1, and we had some, because of the weather, the track was a little bumpy out of 4, a little marbly, but it was still a great race track. But he tore it up, definitely. So I'm going to get him on the horn right now, and I'll be right back. And I got Mr. JJ Pacovich on the phone with us right now. What's up, JJ?
Not too much. How you doing?
Pretty good. The question is how are you doing? Are you sore from running those low 9-second laps from Sunday?
Yeah, a little bit. They had a lot of rain the day before. Track was a little rough. They did the best they could with it. Every time we go there, they definitely have their act together. They always give us the best surface they can. And I really enjoy going there. It's a home track, so to say, for me. We fared out pretty well there on Sunday.
Yeah, you did. Because we were up there. It was me. And I had Brenda sitting next to me. She was operating the caution lights there. And we were watching, we seen you pull away. And we were watching the lap times. I was watching your cart. And just the way that thing reacted center off was just sick. Even in like 4, when you hit those laps off of there, you kind of hit the bump, but then I wouldn't say really miss it, but you hit it right, and it would just like launch the cart. It was like they had no chance, even sniff you. Like it just kept getting faster and faster and faster. I'd hate to see what you actually hit if we would have had like, the perfect racing surface, as in like smooth as a pool table. We didn't have all that rain. I would have been scary to see what you would hit. You probably would have hit at least mid to low eights, man.
Yeah, I told everybody when we came in off the track there, I said if there wasn't a little bump there in 3 and 4, I could just hold it wide open. I figured we could get down like 880s at least, because it was all how you hit that bump to get through 3 and 4. 1 and 2 was no problem, but I was hoping it wasn't going to rain, so we could see what we could do in heavies. But we got 3-4 rain showers, and I think it hailed there a little bit too.
Yeah, we had sleet in the beginning. I think it was right after track rolling. It was sleeting. It's like, man, it's like May. Why is it sleeting?
I don't know. Hopefully we can get some racing in here shortly. I think we're going to get rained out this weekend too.
Yeah, it don't look good again. I'm telling you, man, Mother Nature. I don't know what it is this year, but it seems like, we got. I think we got in there. We got done at the right amount of time, because as soon as I walked in my car, I got done talking to you over there at Tech. As soon as I walked in my car, I sat in my car, and it just got black and just like monsoon. Like, I know if we weren't done racing at that time, that would have done the same, because it hit hard.
Yeah, luckily they got the whole show, and I thought there at the end they weren't gonna, but they had the track, good enough. It took those couple rain showers fine, and we got back racing. Every class seemed to do pretty good. Ran pretty smooth, even got out of there good time for all them breaks and stuff. So,
well, and we had I don't know exactly what the count was, but I'm gonna tell you right now, for everybody. I remember back in the day, dude, that place, like, spectacular packed. That was almost a spectacular crowd. We had a good amount of carts there on Sunday, and it's awesome to finally see that, one at a BMS event, and then 2 at Shellhammers, because I don't think they have seen that many carts in a while. And I know Brenda sitting next to me and Dave Cordier definitely enjoyed it. Not the old man, but the junior. I know the third was working with you. And speaking of working with you, who else do you want to thank? Because obviously, I know it's hard for me to talk to winners at Shellhammers, because you got to come down and around and then in the pits and then on the track or over to Victory Lane. And they didn't want to, kill any time because of rain and stuff. So I'm going to give like I did with Tyler earlier, I'm going to give the mic to you pretty much, and, whoever you want to thank, and, whatever you got going on there.
I want to thank my dad first and foremost. He's always with me there every weekend and throughout the week, getting everything ready. I want to thank Davey too. He come out and lend us a hand. I hurt my back a couple weeks ago. Really wasn't feeling 100%, so he did some lifting the cart and stuff for me. I didn't want to screw it up any worse than it was. And Chad Hayes, Dynamic Racing, he picked me up last year. Been doing some Maxxis racing with him. We seem to work real well together. Clicked there, and since we've been on this Phantom stuff, even when I raced for Chris Breithoff back in 2014, I really, the Phantom stuff kind of like fell in my lap. I kind of really clicked with it good. Kind of figured out what was going on, and this new Recon I got working great. No complaints. I've had success with it on 11s and 55s now, so good in my books. But that's about it. Matt Chavis, it's a brand new animal that we had on Sunday. Can't complain. Great horsepower with him, and that's about it.
All right, JJ. Well, I'll let you go for the evening, man. Thanks again for being almost like a last-minute guest here, but I appreciate it, man, and thanks for your kind words. I think it was yesterday. We were talking text messages. It's good to be back. It kind of stank a little bit that I wasn't at Red Rock, but, I had vacation. I'm not sad about vacation, believe me. Not at all. At all.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But, it was nice to be back, and especially back up in the tower at Schellheimer's. It brings back some memories, It's where I grew up racing. Heck, man, the last time I do believe I was there is when, not to toot my own horn, is when I kind of beat you there for the Eric Garland Memorial race, you know what I mean? That's a good memory. I watched that video, a couple times. I'm like, man, I beat JJ. I'm like, obviously, still got it now and then, but no, man, I appreciate it, man. And we've been friends for a long time, and I love seeing you have success, man. That big $10,000 win, man, is definitely coming for you. It's,
we're gonna try. We've been close now a couple times, and see what we can do.
Yeah, it's coming, man. I know you can only play bridesmaid so much, so.
Yeah, right. But thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, JJ, take it easy, man.
Okay, have a good one.
You too. All right, everybody, that was JJ Pacovich. Stroked them in Animal 340 and Animal 375. We got one more guest. I can't even talk, right? Before we want to hit on a hot topic here after we talk to this young man. I'm going to get him on the horn here right now. This young driver, I got plenty of his family listening here, came literally from out of nowhere. I think he qualified almost second to last, came through the field. It was a hectic senior champ race. And hectic to say the least, Not knocking the senior champ drivers, but come on, guys. Like, there was more cautions in a champ race than there was in a kid race. That's why I wanted to give a hats off for the kids earlier, because, they did a good job. Definitely can't knock the kids for the way they drove. But champ guys, come on, like, for real. Like, I think there was like 12 cautions. They were close to the time limit. It literally came down to the last and final lap in the senior champ. We're going to know all about that here in just a minute or two. So I'll be right back. And when I come back, we'll have Anthony Wood, the feature winner, the senior champ animal division, and some interesting statistics about Anthony. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. So like I said, when I come back, I was going to have a young little driver on the phone here, Anthony Wood, on the horn with us. What's going on, Anthony?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
So, what did you think going into Sunday, knowing that, your first, now I'm going to emphasize on this so people who are listening can understand what happened. Your first senior champ race, you ran a couple of BMS races in junior champ, did fairly well. You come to Schellheimer's, you know Schellheimer's. What did you think going into Sunday when you woke up in the morning and you got in a truck and you guys came to Schellheimer's? What did you think was the possible outcome? Like, knowing what you were getting